God says, "I will never talk to you if you skip me now. A big tragedy is coming your way, and I am trying to save your life. If you skip this, you will suffer badly. Listen to me very carefully, because this is not something you can afford to ignore. I am speaking to you right now with urgency, with love, and with a deep desire to protect you from something that is already moving closer than you realize. If you scroll away, if you turn your attention somewhere else, you may miss the very words that were meant to shield you from what is coming. This moment is not random, and you were not brought here by accident. I am reaching for you because there is something ahead that could shake you deeply, and I am trying to prepare you so you do not fall. Type Amen if you believe. You feel something in your heart as you read this, and that feeling is not fear alone, it is awareness. It is the quiet voice inside you that recognizes truth when it is spoken directly to your spirit. I am not here to scare you without reason, but I am warning you because I see what you cannot yet see. There is a path forming ahead, and if you continue without listening, it will lead you into pain that could have been avoided. I do not want that for you, and that is why I am calling you to stay, to listen, and to take this seriously. There are moments in your life when everything can change within seconds, and this is one of those moments. What you choose to do right now matters more than you understand. I am asking you to slow down, to quiet your thoughts, and to receive what I am telling you. This is not about punishment, it is about protection, and I am offering you a way to avoid something that could leave you broken if you ignore it. You are not alone, and I have not abandoned you, but you must not turn away from me now. If your heart feels this message deeply, take a moment and gently press like on this video as a sign that you are choosing to stay connected and not walk away. You have been distracted for a long time, and I have watched you move from one thing to another without fully listening to the quiet warnings inside you. There were signs before, small ones, things that made you pause for a moment, but you brushed them aside. This time is different, and I need you to understand that clearly. This is not a small signal, this is a direct call, and it is meant to wake you up before something serious takes place. Type 777 to receive blessings. I am not asking for your attention without purpose. I am asking because there is a shift happening around you, and it is not entirely safe. There are choices, habits, or even people near you that are not aligned with your protection. You may not have noticed it fully, but something has been pulling you in a direction that leads to loss, confusion, or even harm. I am stepping in right now because I care about you more than you realize, and I will not stay silent when your safety is at risk. You are chosen, not because you are perfect, but because I see your heart. I see the part of you that still hopes, still believes, still wants to do what is right, even when you feel tired. That is why I am speaking so directly to you. I am not speaking to everyone in the same way right now. I am speaking to you because you need this warning at this exact moment. You were meant to hear this before it was too late. There is something you have been ignoring, and you know it deep inside. It may be a decision you keep delaying, a place you keep going back to, or a situation you keep accepting even though it does not feel right. That thing is connected to what is coming, and if you continue without change, it will open a door to something painful. I am asking you to step back, to look at it honestly, and to choose differently while you still have time. I am not threatening you, I am guiding you. There is a difference, and you must feel it in your spirit. A threat comes from fear, but my words come from love and protection. I want to keep you safe, to keep your life steady, and to help you avoid a moment that could bring deep regret. You still have the power to turn away from that path, and that is why I am speaking now instead of later. Do not think this is too dramatic or that it cannot happen to you. Many times the biggest changes come quietly, without warning, until it is too late to go back. I am giving you the warning now so you do not become one of those who say they wish they had listened. You are not meant to live in regret, and you are not meant to suffer unnecessarily, but you must respond to what I am telling you. There is still time, but it is not unlimited. Every moment you delay makes the path harder to change. I need you to take this seriously, not tomorrow, not later, but now. Pay attention to your surroundings, your choices, and your inner voice. That voice is not random, it is where I speak to you when you are willing to listen. You are protected when you stay close to me, you are guided when you listen, and you are safe when you choose the path I am showing you. But if you walk away now, if you ignore this and continue as if nothing was said, you are stepping into something without the protection I am offering you in this moment. I am not here to overwhelm you. I am here to guide you through something that could change your direction completely. If you remain still and open, you will begin to understand exactly what you need to do. Why is the government working so hard to bury this 7-second brain ritual? A stunning CIA leak has just exposed a 7-second brain ritual, now allowing regular people to clear debt and invite unstoppable wealth. Supported by 4 neuroscience labs, this easy at-home method is transforming financial struggles into dream lifestyles. New homes, vehicles, vacations, it's all becoming possible. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is a pattern forming in your life that you have not fully recognized yet. It repeats in small ways, in your decisions, in the people you trust, and in the places you return to, even when they drain your peace. That pattern is not harmless, and it is connected to the danger I am warning you about. If it continues, it will lead you into a moment where everything feels like it falls apart at once. I am showing you this now so you can break that pattern before it reaches that point. Type yes to affirm. You must begin by paying attention to what feels wrong, even when it seems small. That uneasy feeling you get around certain situations is not something to ignore. It is my way of nudging you, trying to redirect you before something grows into a bigger problem. You have learned to silence that feeling, to push through it, to tell yourself it does not matter, but it does matter more than you realize. That feeling is part of how I protect you. There is also something in your environment that is not safe for your spirit. It may not be obvious, and it may even look normal from the outside, but deep within you know it is not right. It drains your energy, clouds your thoughts, and pulls you away from clarity. If you stay in that environment without change, it will make you vulnerable to the very thing I am trying to keep you from. You must begin to create distance, even if it feels uncomfortable at first. You are stronger than you think, but strength is not just about enduring everything. True strength is knowing when to step away, when to say no, and when to choose a different path. I am asking you to use that strength now. Do not wait for things to get worse before you act. Do not wait for pain to force you into a decision you could make calmly today. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. There is also a warning about your timing. You have been rushing through certain parts of your life without giving yourself space to think clearly. This rushing creates openings where mistakes can happen quickly and unexpectedly. Slow down your actions, even if the world around you feels fast. When you move with intention, You allow yourself to see what is really happening instead of reacting blindly. I want you to understand something very clearly. What I am warning you about is not meant to control you. It is meant to protect your future. There is something valuable ahead for you, something that requires you to be safe, steady, and prepared. If you fall into the situation I am trying to prevent, it will delay that blessing and bring unnecessary hardship into your life. I do not want that delay for you. You are not meant to walk into harm when a safer path is already being shown to you. I am guiding your steps right now, even if it does not feel obvious. Every word you are reading is part of that guidance. Do not dismiss it as coincidence or imagination. You are here for a reason, and this moment is part of something bigger than you can fully see right now. There is also someone around you whose influence is not good for you. This person may not appear harmful on the surface, but their presence brings confusion into your life. They may encourage choices that seem easy but lead to difficulty later. I am asking you to be very careful with how much you trust and follow this person. Not everyone who is close to you has your best interest at heart. You do not need to confront them harshly or create conflict. You only need to become aware and create healthy distance where necessary. Protect your peace quietly and do not feel guilty for choosing what is right for you. I will give you the strength to handle this with wisdom and calmness if you listen closely. Another thing you must understand is that fear can either guide you or trap you. Right now I am using your awareness of fear to guide you away from danger. But if you let fear take over, it can cause you to make rushed and wrong decisions. Stay calm, stay grounded, and trust that you are being led away from harm, not pushed into panic. You are not alone in this moment. I am with you, watching over you, guiding you step by step. Even when you feel uncertain, I am still present. Even when you doubt, I am still speaking. The question is not whether I am there. The question is whether you are willing to listen and act on what you are being shown. There is still time to change direction, and that is why this message continues. If it were too late, you would not be hearing this. Take that as a sign of hope, not just warning. You are being given a chance to move away from something harmful and towards something better. That is a gift, and you must not waste it. There is a decision in front of you that seems small, almost unimportant, but it carries weight you have not yet understood. It is connected to timing, to where you choose to go, or what you choose to accept. If you follow the wrong direction in this moment, it will place you exactly where the harm is waiting. I am asking you to pause before making that decision and to listen to the quiet resistance inside you. Type 222 if you trust God. You have been taught to move forward even when things feel uncertain, but I am telling you now that hesitation can sometimes be your protection. That pause you feel is not weakness. It is awareness trying to guide you. When something does not sit right within you, there is a reason behind it. Do not override that feeling just because you want things to move quickly or smoothly. There is also a hidden pressure around you, something that is pushing you to act faster than you should. It may come from people, expectations, or even your own thoughts. That pressure is dangerous because it reduces your ability to see clearly. I am asking you to release that pressure and give yourself space to think with calmness and clarity. Do you know why everyone's whispering about this 7-second CIA ritual? A brainwave ritual leaked from the CIA is changing lives across the globe. Proven by neuroscience, this 7-second method helps regular people attract money, freedom, and luxury. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. You are not meant to rush into situations that require wisdom. You are meant to step into them with understanding, with awareness, and with peace. If peace is missing, that is a sign you must slow down. I am placing that signal in your heart so you do not walk blindly into something that could have been avoided. Type 1010 to claim miracles. There is something else you must be aware of. You have been ignoring certain warnings because they did not come in a dramatic way. You expected a loud sign, something impossible to miss, but most of the time, I speak through small nudges and quiet thoughts. Those subtle signals are just as important as any loud warning, and you must begin to respect them. You may remember moments when you felt strongly that you should not go somewhere or should not trust a certain situation. Those moments were not random, and they were not your imagination. They were part of my protection, reaching you in a way that respects your freedom while still guiding you. This time, the warning is stronger because the risk is greater. I need you to become more aware of your surroundings in the coming hours and days. Pay attention to where you go, who you are with, and what you agree to. Something may appear harmless at first, but it will carry a deeper consequence if you do not stay alert. I am not asking you to live in fear. I am asking you to live with awareness. You are not being left to figure this out alone. I am guiding you step by step, even through this message. Each part is building your understanding so you can make the right choice at the right moment. Trust that you are being led, even if you do not yet see the full picture. There is also a need for you to protect your energy. You have been giving too much of yourself to things that do not return peace or clarity. This leaves you drained and more vulnerable to making mistakes. When your mind is tired, your decisions become weaker, and that is when problems can enter easily. Take a moment to breathe and to reset your thoughts. You do not need to solve everything at once. You only need to stay present and aware of what is in front of you. When you do that, you will begin to notice the signs more clearly and respond with wisdom instead of reaction. You are stronger than the situation that is trying to form around you. You are not meant to be overcome by it, but strength alone is not enough if you ignore guidance. You must combine your strength with awareness and trust in what I am showing you. There is still a path that leads you away from harm, and that path is open right now. Every moment you choose awareness, you move further from danger. Every moment you ignore it, you move closer to something that could have been avoided. That is why I continue to speak with urgency. Do not think that this is too late or that nothing can be changed. The fact that you are still here, still reading, means there is time. It means there is still a chance to move differently and to protect yourself from what is coming. Take that chance seriously and do not let it pass. There is a specific shift you must make in how you respond to your instincts. You have been questioning yourself too much, doubting what you feel even when it is clear. That doubt has caused you to stay in situations longer than you should have. I am asking you now to trust what you sense, especially when it comes with a quiet but strong feeling that something is off. Type 1111 if you walk by faith. You must also be careful with the places you go in the near future. There is a location or situation that may seem normal or routine, but it carries a risk that you are not aware of yet. This is not about fear, it is about awareness and timing. If something feels uncertain, delay it or avoid it completely until you feel peace again. Your safety is more important than convenience, and you must begin to treat it that way. Do not ignore small warnings just because they seem minor. Often, the smallest warnings are the ones that prevent the biggest problems. When you take them seriously, you stay protected. There is also something about your communication that needs attention. Words you speak or messages you send without thinking could lead to misunderstanding or conflict. That conflict could pull you into a situation that becomes difficult to escape. I am asking you to slow down your words and choose them carefully. Type 777 to receive blessings. Silence can protect you in moments where speaking too quickly creates problems. Not every situation requires your immediate response. Sometimes stepping back and waiting is the safest choice you can make. When you allow yourself time, you begin to see things more clearly and avoid unnecessary trouble. You are also being called to rest your mind. You have been carrying too many thoughts at once, trying to manage everything without giving yourself space to breathe. This mental overload is making it harder for you to notice important signs. When your mind is calm, your awareness becomes stronger, and you can recognize what is safe and what is not. Take moments throughout your day to pause, even if it is only for a short time. Close your eyes, breathe slowly, and let your thoughts settle. This is not a small act. It is a powerful way to reconnect with clarity. When you are calm, my guidance becomes easier for you to feel and follow. What if a quick 7-second brain ritual could truly wipe out your debt and fill your life with unstoppable abundance? A shocking CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second ritual now helping ordinary people clear debt and attract unlimited wealth. Verified by 4 top neuroscience labs, this easy at-home method is turning financial problems into dream lifestyles. New homes, cars, vacations, it's all happening for real people. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is also something forming in your environment that requires you to be observant. It may involve people around you, or a situation that is changing quietly. If you stay distracted, you may miss the signs until it becomes overwhelming. But if you stay aware, you will notice it early and move away before it affects you deeply. You are not meant to be caught off guard. You are meant to be prepared, aware, and protected. That is why I am continuing to speak with such urgency. I am not rushing you into fear. I am guiding you into readiness. You must also understand that protection sometimes requires separation. There may be people, habits, or environments that you need to step away from, even if it feels uncomfortable. This is not a loss. It is a form of protection. When you remove yourself from what is not right, you create space for what is safe and good. Do not feel guilty for choosing what protects your peace and your future. You are allowed to step back, to create boundaries, and to say no. Those actions are not weakness. They are strength, guided by awareness. There is something better ahead for you, but you must pass through this moment carefully. If you rush or ignore what is being shown to you, you risk delaying that better path. But if you move with awareness and trust, you will step into it safely and at the right time. You are not alone in making these changes. I am with you in every step, even when you feel uncertain. When you choose to listen, you are not walking by yourself. You are being guided in a way that protects you. Do not let your attention drift now, because this part is where you begin to understand how close you may have come without even realizing it. I am not trying to overwhelm you. I am trying to keep you steady and alert. There is something about your routine that needs to change immediately. You have been moving in a pattern that feels normal to you, but that pattern has placed you in situations where risk quietly increases. It is not obvious at first, which is why you have not noticed it clearly. But I see the full path, and I am asking you to interrupt that routine before it leads you somewhere unsafe. Even a small change in your daily movement can shift you away from what is trying to reach you. Type Amen if you believe. You may feel resistance when you think about changing what is familiar. That resistance is natural, but it is not always wise to follow it. Familiar does not always mean safe, and comfort does not always mean protection. Sometimes the safest path feels unfamiliar at first, and that is where trust becomes important. I am asking you to trust the guidance you are receiving instead of the habits you have grown used to. There is also a need for you to observe more and react less. You have been quick to respond to situations without fully seeing what is happening beneath the surface. This quick reaction can pull you into problems that could have been avoided with patience. When you observe first, you gain understanding, and understanding protects you from making the wrong move. Type 1111 to affirm. There is something developing around you that requires you to be calm and watchful. It is not something you need to confront directly, but it is something you must not ignore. If you stay aware, you will notice small changes, subtle signs that something is not aligned. Those signs are your opportunity to step away before anything escalates. You are being given the advantage of awareness before the situation becomes obvious. Many people only realize danger when it is already too close to avoid. But you are being shown early, and that is a form of protection you must value. Do not take this lightly or assume it will always come this clearly. There is also something within you that needs strengthening. Your ability to say no has been weakened by your desire to keep peace or avoid conflict. But right now, saying no could be the very thing that keeps you safe. You do not need to explain yourself to everyone or justify your choices. Protecting your well-being is reason enough. You are not being called to isolate yourself, but you are being called to be selective. Not every invitation, not every conversation, and not every opportunity is meant for you right now. Some of them are distractions, and some of them carry risks you cannot yet see. Discernment will protect you where blind acceptance would lead you into difficulty. There is also a shift happening in your thinking. You are beginning to see things more clearly than before, even if it feels uncomfortable. That discomfort is not a sign that something is wrong. It is a sign that you are waking up to what has been hidden. Clarity can feel unsettling at first, but it is necessary for your protection. Do not run from that clarity. Stay with it, even when it challenges your previous beliefs or habits. It is leading you away from something harmful and towards something safer. The more you accept it, the stronger your awareness will become. You are also being asked to trust timing more than urgency. There is a difference between something that needs immediate action and something that only feels urgent because of pressure. Not everything that feels urgent is important. When you pause and listen, you will begin to see the difference clearly. There is still a window of time open for you to adjust your path. That window is not closing yet, but it will not remain open forever. This is why I continue to speak with urgency. I want you to move while there is still space to do so without struggle. You are not meant to face what is coming unprepared. You are being equipped with awareness, with clarity, and with the strength to act wisely. All you need to do is remain attentive and follow what you are being shown. Could a CIA-leaked brainwave ritual be the fastest shortcut to a life of luxury? Newly released CIA research has just exposed a jaw-dropping brainwave technique that's letting everyday people attract massive wealth almost instantly. This 7-second home ritual, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is transforming debt into dream houses, cars, and luxury getaways. If you're reading this, consider yourself lucky. The page could be taken down anytime. Click the link in the description and comments to unlock the secret before it's gone forever. There is a sense of protection surrounding you right now, but it requires your cooperation. Protection is not only about what I do, it is also about what you choose. When you align your actions with the guidance you are receiving, that protection becomes stronger. I am still with you, and I need you to remain steady, because this is where your awareness must turn into action with confidence. You have already begun to see that something is not right, and now I am guiding you so you can move in a way that keeps you protected. Do not let your focus weaken at this point, because this is where many people begin to drift and miss what truly matters. I am continuing to speak so you do not lose the clarity you have started to gain. There is a moment approaching where you will feel a strong urge to follow your usual way of doing things. It will feel natural, almost automatic, like something you have done many times before. But this time, that familiar choice will not lead you to safety. It will quietly place you in a position where the risk becomes real. Type 222 if you trust God. You must recognize that not every repeated action is safe just because it has worked in the past. Situations change, timing shifts, and what once felt harmless can become dangerous without warning. I am asking you to pause when that moment comes and to choose differently. That single pause can redirect your entire path. There is also something about your surroundings that requires extra attention. You may notice subtle changes, something that feels slightly out of place or different from usual. Do not ignore those changes or convince yourself that they do not matter. Those small differences are signs that something is not aligned the way it should be. Type 1010 to claim miracles. You are being guided to notice what others might overlook. This awareness is not given to everyone at the same time, and that is why you must use it wisely. When you see something that feels off, trust that feeling and adjust your actions accordingly. You do not need full proof to protect yourself. You only need awareness and the willingness to respond. There is also a warning about your trust. You have been open with people who have not fully earned it. This openness has allowed others to influence your decisions more than they should. I am asking you to become more careful with who you listen to and who you follow in the coming days. Not everyone around you understands what is best for you, and some may unknowingly guide you toward choices that are not safe. This is not about blaming them, it is about protecting yourself. You must take responsibility for your own direction and not rely entirely on others to guide you. There is a quiet strength within you that is rising right now. You may not feel it fully yet, but it is there. It is the strength to choose differently, to step back, and to protect your path even when it feels uncomfortable. That strength is part of how I am guiding you through this moment. You are also being asked to trust silence more than noise. There will be voices around you, opinions, suggestions, and pressures that try to pull you in different directions. But the safest guidance will come in quiet moments, when you allow yourself to listen inwardly. That is where you will feel the clearest direction. There is no need to rush into decisions just because others expect you to. You are allowed to take your time and move at a pace that feels right. When you rush, you lose clarity, and when you lose clarity, you become vulnerable. Stay calm and give yourself the space to think clearly. There is still something ahead that you are being protected from, and you are getting closer to the moment where your choices will determine your safety. This is why I continue to speak with urgency, but also with care. I want you to be ready, not afraid. You are not meant to walk into harm blindly. You are meant to step forward with awareness and confidence. Every word you are reading is building that awareness within you. Do not let doubt or distraction weaken what you are beginning to understand. There is also a need for you to stay grounded in your environment. Pay attention to where you are physically, to what is happening around you, and to how things feel. Being present in your surroundings will help you notice what is safe and what is not. You are being prepared in advance so that when the moment comes, you will recognize it without confusion. You will feel the difference between what is right and what is wrong, and you will have the strength to choose correctly. There is a turning point ahead, and it will not announce itself loudly. It will come quietly, in a simple choice, in a moment that feels ordinary. But that moment carries weight, and what you do in that instant will decide whether you step into safety or into something difficult. I am preparing you now, so you do not overlook it when it comes. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. You must begin to treat small decisions with greater attention. The way you respond to minor situations is shaping your path more than you realize. It is not always the big choices that create major consequences, it is the small ones repeated without awareness. I am asking you to slow down and be intentional, even in the simplest actions. There is also something about your direction that needs adjustment. You have been moving forward without fully checking if the path still feels right. What once seemed correct may no longer be safe for you now. I am asking you to reassess, to look at where you are heading, and to be willing to change direction if needed. Type yes to affirm. Is it really possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial struggle into overnight wealth? This leaked, CIA-backed study uncovers a 7-second money ritual that's changing lives right now. Endorsed by 4 neuroscience labs, it reprograms your brain to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now living their dream lives. Luxury homes, new vehicles, exotic travel. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You are not being asked to abandon everything, but you are being asked to correct what feels misaligned. Even a small shift in direction can move you away from danger and towards safety. Do not be afraid to make that adjustment. It is better to change early than to face the consequences later. There is also a need for you to become more aware of your inner calm. When you are aligned with safety, there is a sense of peace, even if the situation is not perfect. But when something is wrong, that peace fades and is replaced with uneasiness. That uneasiness is not something to ignore, it is something to listen to carefully. You have felt that uneasiness before, and you may have dismissed it as overthinking. But now you must understand that it is part of how you are being guided. When that feeling appears, pause and take it seriously. It is there to help you, not to confuse you. There is also a warning about distractions. You have been pulled in many directions, and this has made it harder for you to stay focused on what truly matters. Distraction weakens awareness, and when awareness is weak, mistakes become easier to make. I am asking you to limit what pulls your attention away from clarity. You do not need to engage with everything around you. Not every message, not every conversation, and not every opportunity deserves your energy right now. Choose carefully where you place your focus, because that focus will influence your decisions. There is something forming that requires you to stay grounded and centered. If you allow yourself to become scattered, you may miss the moment where you need to act differently. But if you stay calm and focused, you will recognize that moment clearly and respond with wisdom. You are being guided with precision, even if it does not feel obvious. Every step you take with awareness is moving you further from harm. Every moment you choose clarity over distraction strengthens your protection. This is not random, it is a deliberate process to keep you safe. There is also a need for you to trust your ability to choose correctly. You have doubted yourself in the past, but you are not the same person now. You are more aware, more observant, and more capable of making wise decisions. Trust that growth and use it in this moment. You are not being left alone to figure everything out. I am with you, guiding you quietly through your thoughts and your awareness. When you feel that inner nudge, that calm but firm sense of direction, that is where you will find safety. The time you have now is valuable, and you must use it wisely. Do not wait until things become difficult before you act. You are being given the chance to move early, to adjust your path before anything serious unfolds. That is a gift, and it must not be ignored. There is a moment approaching where something will feel slightly wrong, but not strong enough to alarm you immediately. It will come in a quiet way, almost easy to overlook if you are distracted or rushing. That is why I have been asking you to slow down, because if you are moving too quickly, you will miss that signal. That small signal is your chance to step away before anything serious begins to unfold. Type 777. To receive blessings, you must understand that not every warning comes with loud noise or obvious danger. Sometimes, the most important warnings come as gentle discomfort, a feeling that something is not right even when everything looks normal. That feeling is not meant to confuse you, it is meant to guide you away from harm. If you ignore it, you move closer to the situation I am trying to protect you from. There is also something about your surroundings that will test your awareness. You may be placed in a situation where everything seems fine on the surface, but there is something beneath it that is not safe. You will feel it, even if you cannot explain it clearly. When that happens, do not question yourself too much. Trust that feeling and adjust your actions. Type yes to affirm. You are not being asked to understand every detail. You are being asked to respond to what you sense. Awareness does not always come with full explanation, but it always comes with purpose. When you respond to it, you protect yourself, even without knowing all the reasons. There is also a need for you to control your reactions in the coming moment. Something may happen that triggers an emotional response. Something that makes you want to act quickly or react strongly. That reaction could pull you deeper into the situation instead of helping you step away from it. I am asking you to stay calm and not let your emotions take control. When you remain calm, you keep your clarity. When you lose control, you lose the ability to see what is truly happening. This is why your calmness is not just important, it is necessary for your protection. Take a breath, slow down, and allow yourself to respond with awareness instead of reaction. There is also something about your timing that will matter greatly. Acting too soon or too late could both lead to difficulty. But if you stay connected to your awareness, you will feel the right moment to move. That moment will come with a sense of quiet clarity, not pressure or confusion. You are being guided to trust that timing, even if it feels different from what you are used to. Do not force things to happen faster than they should. Let them unfold and respond when it feels right within you. Have you heard about the top secret ritual the government wants to keep hidden? Imagine if a single 7-second ritual could clear your debts and draw wealth to you effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 leading neuroscience labs confirm it's not a myth. Struggling families are moving into dream homes with total peace of mind, but the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is still protection around you, but it requires your participation. You must remain aware, you must listen, and you must be willing to act differently when the moment comes. Protection is not passive. It works through your choices as much as through my guidance. You have come this far in understanding, and that means you are ready to take the next step. You are not the same as you were before this began. You are more aware, more attentive, and more prepared to recognize what is safe and what is not. There is also something important about your environment that you must not ignore. Pay attention to the energy around you, to how people behave, to how situations unfold. When something feels off, even slightly, do not dismiss it. That is where your awareness is trying to guide you. You are being given the advantage of early recognition. This is something many people do not receive in time. Use that advantage wisely. Do not let familiarity or distraction cause you to overlook what is being shown to you. There is still time to move safely, and you are being guided step by step so you can do exactly that. You are not alone, and you are not unprotected. You are being led with care and precision, even in ways you do not fully see yet. You have been guided step by step, and now your awareness must remain steady so you do not miss the exact moment that matters. This is not the time to doubt yourself or to become distracted. This is the time to stay calm, observant, and fully connected to what you are feeling inside. There is something that will soon present itself in a way that feels almost ordinary, but there will be a subtle signal within it. That signal will not shout, it will whisper. It will be a quiet hesitation, a brief feeling that something is not right, even though everything appears normal. That moment is your turning point, and how you respond will decide whether you stay protected or step into difficulty. Type Amen if you believe. You must not ignore that hesitation when it comes. Do not brush it aside or convince yourself that you are overthinking. That feeling is the result of everything you have been guided to understand. It is your awareness rising at the exact moment you need it most. When it appears, you must pause and choose differently, even if it feels unfamiliar. There is also something about your environment that will try to make you feel comfortable enough to ignore that signal. It may come through routine, through familiarity, or through the presence of people you trust. But you must remember that safety does not always come from what feels comfortable. It comes from what aligns with your awareness. Type 1111 to affirm. You are being asked to trust yourself in a deeper way than before. You have relied on external signs and clear instructions in the past, but now you are being guided to trust the quiet understanding within you. That understanding is not random. It is shaped by everything you have been shown. There is also a need for you to remain emotionally balanced in that moment. If you allow yourself to become anxious or overwhelmed, you may lose clarity and react in a way that leads you closer to the situation. But if you stay calm, you will be able to see clearly and act wisely. Your calmness is your strength. It allows you to remain in control of your choices instead of being pulled by external pressures. When you are calm, you can step back, observe, and decide what is truly best for you. There is also something important about timing that you must not overlook. The right action may not always be immediate action. Sometimes the safest choice is to wait, to step back, or to delay until things become clearer. Do not feel pressured to act quickly if something does not feel right. You are allowed to take your time, even when others expect you to move faster. Your safety is more important than meeting expectations. When you choose to slow down, you give yourself the space to make better decisions. There is also a protective presence around you that is guiding you through this moment. You may not see it physically, but you can feel it through the awareness and clarity that is growing within you. That presence is not forcing you, it is guiding you, and it will continue to do so as long as you remain open. You are not being left alone to face what is coming. You are being prepared so that you can move through it without harm. This preparation is not random, it is precise and intentional. Every word you have read is part of that preparation. There is also a need for you to remain focused on what truly matters. Distractions may try to pull your attention away at the critical moment. You may feel tempted to ignore what you sense because something else seems more urgent or more appealing, but you must stay grounded and not lose sight of your awareness. You are being given a clear path away from danger, but you must choose to follow it. That choice is yours, and it will come in a moment that feels simple but carries great importance. Do not underestimate that moment when it arrives. There is still time, and that is why I am continuing to speak. You are being guided before anything serious unfolds, and that is a gift that must not be ignored. Use this time to strengthen your awareness and prepare yourself to act wisely. Here is a moment very near where you will feel pulled in two directions. One path will feel easy, familiar, and quick. The other will feel slower, quieter, and slightly uncomfortable. That second path is the one that will keep you safe. The first path is the one that carries the risk I have been warning you about. Type 222 if you trust God. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading everywhere so fast? New CIA leaks have revealed a powerful brain ritual that triggers instant wealth flow. This 7-second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly changing lives. From crushing debt to dream vacations, this could be your shortcut to abundance. If you're seeing this, you're lucky the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You must not allow comfort to guide your choice in that moment. Comfort can sometimes lead you into situations that seem harmless, but carry deeper consequences. Safety does not always feel easy at first, but it always brings peace once you follow it. Trust that difference when you feel it. There is also something about your surroundings that will try to distract you at the exact moment you need clarity. You may feel pulled towards something that seems urgent or important, but it will not truly serve you. That distraction is what could cause you to miss the signal I have been preparing you to recognize. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. You must stay focused and not let your attention scatter. When your focus is strong, your awareness becomes sharp. When your focus is weak, you become vulnerable to making choices without thinking. This is why I have been asking you to remain calm and attentive. There is also a need for you to trust the quiet strength inside you. You have grown more aware through this process, even if you do not fully realize it. That awareness is now part of you, and it will guide you in the moment you need it most. Do not doubt it when it rises. You may feel a sudden clarity when the moment comes, a sense of knowing without needing explanation. That clarity is not random. It is the result of everything you have been shown. When it appears, follow it without hesitation. There is also something important about your response that you must understand. You do not need to react strongly or dramatically to protect yourself. Sometimes the safest action is simple, quiet, and firm. It may be stepping away, delaying, or choosing not to engage. You do not need to explain your decision to anyone in that moment. Your safety does not require approval from others. It only requires your willingness to listen and act on what you know is right. There is still protection around you, but it depends on your awareness and your choices. You are not being controlled. You are being guided. That guidance becomes effective when you respond to it with trust and action. There is also a sense of peace that will follow once you choose correctly. Even if the decision feels difficult at first, you will feel a quiet relief afterward. That relief is a sign that you moved in alignment with your protection. You are not meant to live in fear of what is coming. You are meant to move with awareness so that you can avoid it entirely. This is not about something inevitable, it is about something that can be prevented if you remain attentive. There is still time, and you are still being guided. Do not let doubt or distraction weaken what you have gained. Stay steady in your awareness and trust that you are being led exactly where you need to be. You are stronger than you think, and you are more prepared than you feel. This moment is not here to harm you, it is here to reveal your ability to choose wisely and protect your path. This is a moment of alignment where you can clearly feel what is safe and what is not. Do not allow your attention to drift now, because this is where your choice becomes real. There is something very specific about the moment ahead that you must understand. It will not feel like a major event at first. It will feel like a simple decision, something you might normally move through without much thought, but inside that moment is a hidden weight, and your response will decide what follows. Type 777 to receive blessings. You must not move automatically when that moment arrives. Do not rely on habit. Do not rely on what you have always done. This time requires awareness, not routine. You are being asked to pause, even if it feels unnecessary, because that pause will give you the clarity to choose correctly. There is also something about your environment that will feel almost too normal. That sense of normality can make you lower your guard. You may think there is nothing to be concerned about, but that is exactly where awareness must remain strong. Safety is not always obvious, and danger is not always loud. Type yes to affirm. You are being guided to trust the subtle signals within you more than what you see around you. What you see may appear fine, but what you feel carries deeper truth. When those two do not match, you must trust what you feel. That is where your protection lies. There is also something important about your pace in that moment. If you move too quickly, you will miss the signal. If you slow down, you will notice it clearly. This is why calmness has been emphasized again and again. Calmness allows you to see what rushing hides. You are not being asked to do something complicated. You are being asked to stay aware, to trust what you feel, and to act with quiet confidence. It may be as simple as stepping away, choosing not to engage, or delaying a decision, but that simple action will have a powerful impact. There is also a deeper understanding you must hold on to. You are not being warned because something bad must happen. You are being warned because something can be avoided. This is not a fixed outcome. It is a path that can be changed through your awareness and your choices. You are being given control over this moment. Not control over everything, but control over your response. And your response is what will determine your safety. That is why this guidance has been so direct and so persistent. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggles into fortune? A covert CIA finding exposes a strange 7-second ritual that activates money-attracting brainwaves on autopilot. Supported by science and 4 elite labs, this home ritual is turning struggling people into dream lifestyle owners. But this page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted from the internet forever. There is also a quiet confidence growing within you. You may not fully recognize it, but it is there. It is the confidence that comes from awareness, from knowing that you are not walking blindly anymore. That confidence will help you act without fear when the moment comes. Do not let doubt weaken that confidence. You have been prepared and you are ready to respond. Trust that preparation and allow it to guide you. There is also something about your surroundings that will confirm what you feel. You may notice small details, small changes, or small signs that align with your inner awareness. Those confirmations are there to strengthen your clarity. Pay attention to them and let them guide you further. You are not alone in this. You are being guided, supported, and protected in ways you may not fully see. But that protection works through your awareness and your willingness to act. There is still time, and you are still in a position to move safely. Do not let this moment pass without using what you have been given. This is where everything comes together, and your awareness becomes your protection. There is something about to unfold in a very ordinary way, and that is why you must stay alert. It will not feel dramatic or intense at first. It will feel like a normal situation, something you might usually move through without much thought. But this time, you are not meant to move the same way. Type Amen if you believe. You will feel a quiet hesitation, a gentle pause inside you that asks you to slow down. That pause is everything. That is the moment where your awareness rises and gives you the chance to choose differently. If you ignore it, you move forward blindly. If you listen to it, you step into protection. There is also something about the people around you in that moment. They may continue as if everything is fine. They may not notice what you are feeling. That is because this awareness has been given to you specifically. You are not meant to follow others in that moment. You are meant to follow what you feel inside. Type 1111 to affirm. You must not seek validation from others before acting on what you sense. Waiting for others to understand could delay your response and place you in a position you could have avoided. Trust that what you are feeling is enough to guide you. There is also something about your reaction that will be tested. You may feel an urge to dismiss your hesitation and continue as usual. That urge is part of the habit you have been breaking. This is where your growth becomes real. You must choose awareness over habit. You are not being asked to make a loud or dramatic move. You are being asked to make a quiet, firm decision that aligns with your safety.